won't get these joints out here. I got money, so they put it in the bag. I'm pulling off all the tags and pulling off in the Jag. Fuck being broke, cause broke niggas is mad. Get a job with your broke ass and get it out the hoe's ass. I go fast when I'm riding through the city lights. I'm from the Bay, West Coast, with your city like new nice fresh jeans and a snapback.
Hey tribe, welcome back to my channel. I'm a vibe, you a vibe, we should vibe. So you should what? You should like, comment, share, and subscribe. But only if you want to, only if you want to, only if you want to, only if you want to. If you're watching, that's really all. I appreciate everything else is extra. And if you do, so I greatly appreciate it. If you want the extra juicy tea, go ahead and click the link down in my description below to join my membership. A new video is either up now or will be up sometime this week, okay, period. And it's real juicy, and it's about Mr. Perfect turned into Mr. Sassy. So yeah, go check that out. So yeah, y'all, let's just get right into this video. I'm gonna have my phone with me because I took notes, because I'm about to get into some real nitty gritty, juicy, spill some tea. I'll tell y'all some story time. This video is just about to be juicy. So buckle up and stay tuned, because your mouth gonna be on the ground by the end of this video. All right, let's get into it. So basically, y'all, I've been a noodleback bitch. And I'm ashamed. I'm embarrassed because I be too nice to people, I be too forgiving to people, and people always prove to me that stop giving people chance after chance to continue to show you that the first time they showed their true colors about you, they meant that. Okay, you don't need to give them a second and third, fourth, fifth time to show you that the first time they showed their true colors to you is really how they felt about you. Like, what do you need an example 2, 3, 4, and 5 for? Example 1 should have been enough. So I know y'all got questions and I'm about to answer them. I should have put up a Q&A, but let's get into it, and I'm about to tell y'all a story time basically. So let's start off with Devon. So if y'all don't know who Devon is, y'all need to go back and watch some other story times. Basically, me and Devon was an on and off again thing for a couple years, and he kind of came back into my life last year when I broke up with Delusional, and I really thought me and him was gonna hit it off. The way he was talking, the way we was going out, I thought like that was probably gonna be my next boyfriend in the future, because it was always never the right time for me and him. It was just like whenever he was ready to be in a relationship with me, I was getting into a relationship, and when I was ready to be in a relationship with him, he was in a relationship. So it was like the first time me and him was both single at the same time, so it was like perfect. But then he started showing me his true colors. Like, we was kicking it and everything was going cool, and then one day he just switched up and started acting funny. So y'all, for one, this is how new Shayla was going as of last year when I broke up with Delusional. It was like, you show me that you deserve my time, and then I'll show you the same energy back, okay? So boom, he started showing me that he really wanted to mess with me. It was him saying he really wanted to talk to me and kick it with me when I wasn't hitting him back and stuff. He was sending me voice notes, calling me, the whole shebang. Like, he was really trying to, you know, make things work between me and him. And then all of a sudden one day he just started acting funny. So we were supposed to kick it one day, and then all of a sudden he went MIA, and then I see him posting on Instagram and he outside. Mind you, we were supposed to be kicking it. He was doing like a car show, and he invited me to come with him. He was gonna pick me up to go to this car show. So he never hit me, and then mind you, we had kicked it the day before, so it wasn't like me and him didn't talk or we wasn't talking. And he, you know, we was just kicking it the day before, and he asked me to go to the damn car show. I did not ask him. He was like, I want to take you to the car show. I'm gonna be doing tricks and all kind of stuff in my car. I want you to be in the car with me, dress hella cute, dress sexy, like, yeah, let's do the thing. So I'm like, all right, cool, this is gonna be fun. Mind you, he drove a SRT, you know, Hellcat, and his is really nice, I ain't even gonna lie. So I'm like, yeah, I'm excited. Like, this is gonna be so cool. Then you ghost me. Then I see that you at the car show. So mind you, if I wouldn't hit him back and he saw me on Instagram, he would message me on the post like, oh, what are you doing? Like, why you ain't hit me back? So I had reacted to the story and I was like, you so fake. Laugh aloud. It's good. Guess you right about us not being on the same page. Because y'all, when me and him first started talking, I kind of mini ghost him. Because I always mini ghost the nigga. Because I just gotta see, like, if I ghost you and then you don't follow up, then like, cool, whatever. Like, I wasn't that important to you. So he was the one who was like, oh, I thought me and you was on the same page. Like, why you ghosted me? I was really feeling you. I thought this time me and you was gonna really have something. So when he did that, that's why I messaged that. Because I'm just like, bro, you was the one chasing after me. And then now you acting funny. So shortly after that, he never messaged me back. We never talked after that for a few days. And then he did message me like the day before my birthday, which was April 23rd, 2023. And excuse me, that's when I had dropped my phone in the marina. So by the time I seen that he messaged me, I didn't respond right away, but I was gonna respond right away. And then I dropped my phone in the water. We have been messaging some time after that. May come and he was asking me if I was off. I was like, yeah, I am. He was like, you home? Yeah. So we kicked it and then everything was back to normal. We kicking it, we chilling, we talking. Some messages from July. He like, what you doing? I'm chilling, relaxing. He's like, okay, just checking on your fine self. I said, okay, thanks. What you up to? He said, nothing, chilling, smoking. I said, okay, you supposed to be quitting, because last time we was kicking it, he was telling me that he was going to stop, you know, or slow down on smoking the tree. And he was like, I know, huh? We're gonna watch a movie and stuff, blah, blah, blah. Like, he loved movies and kicking it and stuff. I said, yeah, you slipping, nah. Ain't nothing wrong with it whenever we both free, Mr. Busy, because he always acting like he's so busy. He was like, I'm free. I said, okay, I just finished doing my hair, finna hop in the shower. You gonna be up or you tired? And he was like, well, what you doing tomorrow? You working the day? I said, I do work. Are you trying to come over tomorrow in the day? I said, if so, I can stay home. Just let me know so I know to call out. And he was like, yeah, I'll come over in the morning or afternoon. I said, okay, perfect. We kicked it that day. We was kicking it every day after. And everything was going smooth. September come around. I think we had kind of like stopped talking for a little bit because I was like really up under friend at the moment. I had posted a picture. He had been liking my story. He said, I missed that. I said, oh, really? I miss you. He said, when I'm going to see you. And then I don't think I respond. And then he said, I miss you too the next day. I was probably kicking him with friend ghosting him. I was like, you always eating some good food. He posted some food. He was like, miss you. And no, this was January. I said, no, you don't, but I miss you too. He said, what you doing? Kissy faces, da da da. He called me, we talked. So boom, January comes this year. So we kicking it, everything going cool, and we hanging out. Everything's going perfect. Like, we going steady. Even though I was kind of back and forth with the whole friend situation, we gonna get into him next. And I was still kind of talking to Delusional, but me and Delusional had already, we gonna get into him after friend. So everything going cool, y'all. January going smooth, February going smooth, March come. He posts he got a baby. A baby. A baby. A baby. He posts his baby, couple month old baby. So I'm like, like, huh? If I do my calculations, rompulations, and word of max rate correctly, last year when we first rekindled, okay. You was hollering in my ear that you wanted to be with me. You wanted to see where things go. All this kind of stuff. Not once did you tell me you had a baby on the way. Not once. Not once. Y'all, when I tell you that crushed my feelings, like, no lie. Because Devon was the one guy I always felt like I let get away. Because he was like a refined hood nigga. Like, he had lived that hood dude life. He had changed his life around, got a good ass job, always stayed with a car, always stayed with a place, always had money, all the stuff. Always was nice to me, always was respectful to me, all that. So besides the little ghosting stuff, because I would ghost him, he would ghost me, whatever. Devastated. Like, when I tell you devastated, like, wow, crazy. So me and him ain't talked since then, because I was just like, yeah, I'm cool. He called me and texted me a little bit after that, because I liked the picture, because I was just like, I want him to, because mind you, I unfollowed him when I seen that shit. I unfollowed him and I made him unfollow me. But I did, you know, I would go, you know, us girls, we be snooping, and then I seen the picture. I liked the picture because I wanted him to know that I knew he had a baby. And yeah, so I felt like hella played, because it's just like, that's like, I mean, it's not the same, but that's like me being pregnant and I didn't tell you I was pregnant, and then months in you see my stomach getting big, you be like, what's going on? I'm like, oh, I'm pregnant by somebody else, but it don't matter, because that was before you. Like, are you kidding me? Like, that really crushed me. Let's get into friend. I'm gonna do a whole series about friend, because yeah, y'all, friend, I'm not gonna say he fake, but who I thought he was is not who I thought he was. And it's not like I created a person in my head of who I thought he was. He was one way, and then one day he was not. And I'm gonna get into more details when I do my full entire series on him, because I'm low-key traumatized, and I low-key think he's a narcissist because he lacks empathy. Like, he doesn't see no wrong in what he does, and he feels like no, nothing he does should be wrong, because he's a man, and anybody that he graces his presence with should be grateful that he graced them with his presence. Which, hey, I'm not saying don't feel like that, but don't walk around like your shit don't stink, and when somebody call you out your shit being stank, you can't get mad, but yet you criticize everybody to the fullest extent. When I tell y'all, me and friend, we started off as friends. I was mean as hell to him. Like, I was so mean to him. I know he probably was like, why do she keep hanging out with me and she mean as hell? Like, I used to be mugging him hella shit. Like I was so hard with friend. Like, the hardest I ever been with a dude. Like, y'all, when I tell you, like, I don't even know why he was kicking it with me, how I was being towards him. But he was just as, he wasn't as hard as me, but like, I don't know, I feel like he liked that. Like, he like a hard chick, you know what I mean? Like a pretty hard chick. Like, so everything was cool. We was friends. Then we kind of started dating, and then things just went left. And then, y'all, when I tell you like, he didn't disrespect me like how some of my ex-boyfriends did, but he did do some disrespectful things. He did disregard a lot of stuff that he did that I did not like, and he never took accountability for some of the things that he did, which was clearly wrong and not right of him to do. Like, some really disrespectful shit, y'all. Like, I told a little bit on some of my lives, but friend literally ruined my birthday. Like, I had a good birthday. That's why I haven't dropped my birthday vlog. If y'all weren't wondering where my birthday vlog is, why I ain't talked about it, why I ain't dropped the vlog or nothing like that, because y'all, the shit had, like, I cried so many times because I felt so hurt and disrespected, and just, I haven't even went and watched them videos from my vlog, because I don't think I'm fully healed, but soon I will be fully healed, and I will drop the vlog, and then I'm going to do an entire series on me and friend whole relationship, how it started off so beautiful, and then how it just ended so crazy, because I swear I think he's a narcissist, like, on everything I love. So yeah, like, he totally disrespected me for my birthday. He totally, like, literally ruined my birthday. I had a good birthday, but he did some things that is just, like, unforgivable. And I really tried to forgive him, because it was like, we not boyfriend and girlfriend, so I can't necessarily be mad at him. but out of respect, I feel like the things he did, and it's my birthday, out of respect, I would never do those type of things during somebody's birthday trip or birthday at all. Like, it's disrespectful. Like, if I'm your friend and we're together, just us two, doing something with you for your birthday, it's all about you. I'm not gonna try to make things about me and do things to make you, to take the shine away from you on your birthday. I would never do no shit like that. And he did, and he kind of like acted like he did nothing wrong. So if you guys are wondering, me and friend, we cool, but I'm distancing myself from him. And he made it clear after so long that he wanted to be friends. So I said, all right, cool. So I stood on business, and it's like he got mad that I stood on business about us being friends. Like, he would make little comments like, oh, you don't be calling me like that no more. You don't be hitting me up. You don't be on my line like that no more. Like, I wish you would. Because the whole thing about the Chris Brown concert, he was like, damn, you really care about Chris Brown. I wish you cared about me like that. Like, some slick stuff like that. And it's just like, you want to be just friends. What are you talking about? Like, he made no sense. It's like, you said you wanted to date, we dated, then you said you wanted to just be friends. I said okay. And then when I treated you like a friend would treat a friend, you're mad. Make it make sense. I'm so sorry, but it's just like, I'm not gonna let you play in my face. And I think he thought I was gonna chase up behind him and be all up on his dick, and it's like, I'm not doing that. Like, period. Like, you did too much stuff. You disrespected me way too many times. I'm not gonna keep putting up with stuff. So yeah, we're cool, but I'm cool off him at the same time. Like, we might talk here and there, we may kick it here and there, but I'm not planning on it. I'm not gonna ask him to come kick it with me. I'm not making no plans to do anything with him or communicate with him right now, because, you feel me, he be acting funny, but then when he needs something, he want a favor or some shit, then he want to call me. It's just like, nah, next time you hit me up, you ask me, I'm not gonna respond. Like, I'm gonna let you feel how it is not to have me in your life, not to have somebody who really was riding or died for you, really there for you, really doing shit for you, that, how he say, the next bitch would, but not really. Like, come on now. Like, when I get into it, y'all gonna understand. But it's just like, I was really going out of my way for you. Now, mind y'all, friend was going out of his way and doing shit for me first. Like I said, I started off being mean as hell to him. He the one who was, you know, wanting to kick it with me all the time, wanting to be on the phone with me all the time, wanting me always with him, doing stuff with him, buying me stuff. And then when we agreed, like, we would date and see where things go, then that's when I started, like, being nice to him, doing things for him. And it's just like, when I started doing that, he started taking my kindness for granted. And then he did some shit, and then we had a conversation, and he was just like, oh, I feel like it would be best if we was just friends. I said, okay, bet. I stood on business. Now you're mad. Okay, got you. You gonna miss my presence before I miss your presence. Let's just make that clear. So that's that on that with friend. Me and Delusional, we have a toxic thing going on. We be up, we be down, we be cool. Like, after we and him broke up, we didn't talk for months. Then we kind of got cool. But when we got cool, I made it crystal clear to him, like, we can only be friends. We can only be cool. Where Delusional is in life, he cannot be there for me how I need him to be there for me. Mind you, Delusional did a lot of disrespectful things to me. So it's like, even if he got his life together and he could be the man I want him to be, it's just like, you did so many things. It would be disrespectful to me. I would be disrespecting myself if I allowed myself to really be with him without him, like, bringing me the sun, moon, and the stars. Like, he would have to really do so much for me to, you know, want to take him serious, that I don't think, even if he did get on his feet, and I don't think he would be able to handle that. You know what I mean? Now, I'm not saying he can or he can't. I'm just saying, I don't think he would be able to do that. But it's just like, man, I really fuck with Delusional. I have so much love for him. And I do like kicking it with him. And that's one of my things. I always run back to niggas that I used to know or deal with, because it's my comfort zone. I know them. And that's my problem. And you know, like it just felt good and comfortable being around Delusional, but it's just like he doing the same shit. And it's just like, damn, like I'm back around you. I accepted you back into my life and you doing the same shit. It's just like you can't even be a good friend to me. Fuck a relationship, boyfriend, girlfriend things. It's boundaries that me and him agreed and set, and you are stepping over those boundaries. I don't need that bad energy up in here. Like I'm not dealing with that. Period. And it's just like the way me and Delusional ended, even though we didn't have a abusive relationship like I had with my baby daddy, me and him did get into fights, and at the end of our relationship we did get into a huge fight. And it's just like the stuff Delusional does make me want to punch him in his mouth because he acts delusional, and that's what pisses me off. So it's just like I can't even be as cool with him as I want to because he don't know boundaries. He don't know how to respect my boundaries. He don't know how to stay in his place. And I don't want to have to put my hands on nobody. Because when I get mad, like these Fist of Fury is retire and I'm trying to keep them retired. But these niggas I keep dealing with keep wanting me to take these Fist of Fury out of retirement. And it's just like I'm not trying to be doing all of that. Like I'm in a new space, new energy, and I keep allowing old bad energy back into my space because it's comfortable, but at the same time, like it upsets me, it irritates my spirit, it riles me up. And it's like I feel like if you gotta lie to somebody about certain things, it's like you scared or something. Like who the hell am I scared of? Don't nobody pay my bills, don't nobody do nothing for me or my kid. Who the hell am I scared of but the Lord himself? Because really that's what's been going on, y'all. I be going MIA because I've been having a lot of spiritual warfares, fighting myself. God telling me like, girl, you got a clean house. And I'm telling him like, I really don't want to. And God like, you need to clean house. Do you want to keep progressing in life, or do you want to keep staying where you at? Do you want to keep feeling the way you feeling? Okay then, I need you to clean house. And I'm just like, do I really? But I like it a little bit. And he like, okay, yeah, I'm telling you right now, either you clean house or I'm not gonna let you have no peace, right? So I'm like, man, I know what I'm doing. You like, I done been there, done it. I know what I'm doing. And I kept entertaining these people that kept doing me wrong, kept giving them my time and energy that they didn't deserve. And guess what? I've been battling I haven't been able to eat regularly. I haven't even been able to sleep. My brain been on 1,000. I feel uneasy. I feel weak. I feel fatigued. I just feel I don't have no goddamn peace. You know what I mean? Because I hear God loud and clear telling me like, I need you to be in solitude and focus on you. I need you to take men out the equation for a little bit. Finish this year off. Reach your goals. Please do that for yourself. And I'm just trying to find loopholes. And God kept telling, all right, I'm going to take your peace. I'm going to take your peace till you feel so goddamn uncomfortable. You're going to have to, you either going to be at uneasy or you going to do what I'm trying to tell you to do. You are asking me to take you here, and I'm telling you how to get there, but you trying to do all of this. And y'all, I just have not been at peace. So I just been going through a spiritual warfare. I've been just like cutting everybody off, not talking to nobody, just listening to what he telling me. And I feel bad because I'm going to follow what he telling me. Also, y'all, if y'all on my membership, I talked about this guy, Mr. Perfect, not Mr. Perfect. I'm going to go into details more on my membership. So if y'all want to hear the full details to this story time on Mr. Perfect part 2, you gonna have to join my membership. But I literally, y'all, I was leaving out my house, finna get in my car to drive to have this threesome. Y'all gonna have to go watch the full story time on my membership if y'all want to hear the whole everything that really happened. So yeah, a lot of shit been going on. I've been living life on the edge a little bit too much, y'all. And you know, I think I'm gonna back up a little bit. I think I'm gonna back up a little bit and sit on the bench and just watch the edge for a little bit, you know, for these next 5 months, and just pour into me, you know. I've been reverting back to old ways and old mindsets because, you know, I started feeling a little lonely. I'm not gonna lie. And it was just like I wanted a little male attention. Then I started getting all this male attention. Then I was just like, you know, get into me. And it's just like male attention ain't everything. I'm trying to get somewhere. I'm trying to go somewhere. I cannot allow a man to keep distracting me and pulling me from what I gotta do. And just trying to entertain all these people and people please has just been getting me so sidetracked and questioning myself and not focused on the things I need to be focused on. The time I'm giving them is time I could be focused on myself and doing things for myself to get me to where I want to be and reach my goals. Like by the time I'm 35, I either want to be living in the house, moving in the house, on my way to buying a house, something. I have so many goals I'm trying to reach, and every time I feel like I'm on that right path, here comes some dude and I get distracted. And yeah, I didn't let too many people play with my time this year. So yeah, let me look at my notes and see what else I needed to tell y'all. I think it was some other stuff. Hold on. Mind y'all, if I didn't mention, which I be talking about a lot of shit on my live, so if y'all ever bored and y'all want extra juicy tea, go check out my lives. I be spilling so much tea on my lives, like y'all can literally get a lot of shit out of me on my live. It was this boy I knew that I talked about in a couple of my story times that I knew from high school. I started talking to him, and then he kind of like posted our messages on Instagram, making it seem like I was just on his dick and like some weird ass shit. And I'm like, nah, like y'all, when I tell you that shit made me so furious. I feel so disrespected, and this is why I don't be texting people. This is why because that was so weird. It's just like, bro, if I was to expose our messages, I would make you look so fucking thirsty. Like, he basically crossed out everything. Y'all, basically what I said was, the reason why I haven't been, you know, like replying back to you is because he posts a lot of women. He's always around a lot of women, and I was just like, you always posting women, so I don't know if some of these is your girlfriends or what you got going on. And one thing about it, I don't talk to dudes who pimp. I'm sorry, like I can't do it. Like if that's your profession and that's the kind of stuff, I can't date you, because at some point he might try to convince you to join in. I'm not doing that. I don't talk to men who think like that, do stuff like that, or anything like that. So yeah, so he posted that on some weird stuff, and I was just like, I know you effing lying. I know you're not gonna play with me like this. Like, y'all, I was so mad. I literally ranted on this on my live for like an hour, y'all. So like, every dude I've been trying to give an opportunity to this year, like, played in my face. And then it's just like, okay, like maybe it's not time for me to date right now, because I'm not giving up on love. I'm not bitter or none of that. I just think these next 5 months is for me. I've been trying to date and all this kind of stuff, and it just ain't been working out for me. These next 5 months, I want to be beautiful. I want to be peaceful. I want to be beneficial. And I just feel like including men into the equation is just not, it's just not it for me right now. Like, if I can go these next 5 months without entertaining a nigga, like, I think I'll be good. Like, I think I'll be so good. Like, the next dude I talk to, it's gonna be better. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Oh, I grabbed my phone because I wanted to see what else I was talking about. So yeah, y'all, I'm just trying to work through dealing with change. I don't like change, but a lot of things in my life is changing. I'm just trying to work through that. Like, I hate change, but change is good, and I'm still trying to deal with recognizing that change is okay. Like, it's okay to get outside your comfort zone. It's okay to be by yourself. It's okay to not have a roster. It's okay. Like, it's okay. You're gonna be okay. Like, the only person you really need is God and yourself. You know, my munchkin, my mama. You know what I mean? I'm still trying to get used to stepping out of my comfort zone, because I feel like I went back to my comfort zone, and that's why I was allowing these guys to do things to me, because I knew them already. It was a comfort zone. So I'm still learning how to, girl, step out that comfort zone. Like, get up out of there. You don't need to be where it's always comfortable, because that means you stagnant. Like, that's not what we doing no more. So I'm working on that, and that's something that I'm really trying to overcome and become more comfortable with. I'm really trying to learn how to cut people off and not feel guilty, because y'all, I be feeling guilty even though these people did hurtful things to me. I still feel guilty. Why do I feel guilty? I didn't do nothing for them. I'm just taking my presence out of their life because obviously they don't appreciate it. And it's like, I be feeling guilty, and I'm just working through that. Like, girl, what are you feeling guilty about? If this person appreciated you and you told them that something they was doing was hurting you, and they really cared about you how you think they do, they wouldn't allow you to feel like that. They will rectify the situation, communicate with you, comprehend, and you wouldn't feel the way you feel. Like, you wouldn't feel like your opinion, your feelings, your thoughts didn't matter to them. They would not let you feel like that. So I'm working through that as well, just not feeling guilty, because they don't feel guilty, obviously, about the shit they do to me. They don't feel guilty. So why should I feel guilty to distance myself from them? Also, I'm learning that people that was raised off survival don't think the way that certain people that was raised off love. Like, a lot of dudes I date, they always be like, oh, you green, you a square, blah, blah, blah. And at first, like, I used to like take that as an insult, but now I take that as a compliment. I'm a big ass square, the biggest. Don't forget the realest, young money getting nigga. My mama loved me. Like, it was times where I felt like my mom, you know, she didn't see me or hear me, but that's just teenager brain shit. I didn't allow her to, you know what I mean? Like, I was raised off of love. I had family. I had brothers and sisters. I had aunties who loved me like my mom. I had love. Even though my dad wasn't always there in my life, I did live with my dad. He did take care of me. The only points in my life where I did not feel love is when I lived with my grandma when I lived in Texas. But other than that, y'all, I was raised off love. I was not raised off survival. Even though there was points in times my mama didn't have it. We was homeless. We was living with people. We wasn't living off of survival. I still felt loved. I still felt taken care of. My mama still like made sure we were good. You know, I never had to go and get it at a young age to help my mama or do anything for me. So a lot of times these guys I be talking to, they be raised off survival. Like, they have to get out in the field at a young age. They didn't been to jail. They didn't have to, like, you know, be in the streets at a young age. And, you know, I just think I'm cool off that. Especially if you're not healed from that and you have a mature mindset that's not borderline narcissist. Because a lot of these men that were built off survival, they become borderline narcissists to me, because they feel like because they was raised, they just in these survival type situations that they just, you feel me, like got some type of superpower. You know what I mean? It's just like, no, you're a regular ass motherfucker just like me. We all the same. Like, just because your parents didn't do what the fuck they needed to do when you was a kid don't make you any different for anybody else. Like, everybody's the same, but at the same time, they're not. Like, I don't know how to explain it, y'all. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. But some of these people that was built off survival, their mindsets is just different from mine. Like, I come up from a place from love. Like, soon as I meet somebody and you cool and I like you, you don't need to like break down all these walls. Like, I might have my guard up a little bit, but I'm not gonna like be this like, you know what I mean? Like, that's unnecessary. We grown as fuck. If I feel like I need to be like that towards you, then you just got bad energy. I don't need to be around you. Like, don't get me wrong, I am naturally sometimes mean, because it's just like sometimes you can't just be too nice to guys right away. But I'm not mean to the point where I'm just like nasty mean. I'm like a mean girl. It's just like, you know, I just firm on certain things. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not all mushy gushy, bubbly, giggly, goofy, you know, like that. Dealing with people that was raised off survival is hard. you have to do you gotta do 10 times as much, love them 10 times as much, go above and beyond just for them to feel like you mess with them for real. I don't want to do that. I don't feel like I need to do that, because I do all of that and it's still not enough. You know what I mean? So no. So yeah, I just feel like these next 5 months I'm gonna fast off men. I'm not gonna have no sex. I really don't want to kick it with no dude, be around no dudes, unless it's like a need thing, like work or, you know, some type of something like that. But I'm cool. Like, I'm good. I'm good for these next 5 months. I've been living too much on the edge. I fell off the mountain, finna have a threesome, but I didn't fall off. I slipped and I grabbed the edge and I climbed the fuck back up. I didn't fall off and hit the ground. Thank God. So I just think I'm about to, you know, sit down on the bench close to the edge for now and just, you know, just watch, you know, other people live on the edge. Yeah, I just feel like I go out of my way for people and I do it genuinely, and in the long run I never get that same energy consistently in return. Like me, I consistently be the same person. I consistently give the same energy until you show me I don't need to be doing that. Other people, it's like it's never consistent. Like we be up, then we be down, then we be up, and it's because of them. It's not because of me. I be consistent. Well, that's how I feel. You know, maybe looking on the outside end, they might see it different, but that's not what they say. But who knows? All I'm just saying is I be giving consistent good energy to people, and I don't get that in return. People start acting wishy-washy, taking my kindness for a weakness, taking my kindness for granted, and not appreciating somebody like me in their life. And it just is what it is. Some people not in your life forever. They only in your life for a season, and God damn it, I understand. I hear you. I heard you. I got it. It's okay, you know. So yeah, I just be feeling like a nigga can ask me for a dinosaur. I'm gonna build a time machine, go get that dinosaur and bring it to him, and then in the next 48 hours that nigga go give it to the next female, and I'm gonna just have to be in jail, because why would you do that? That's just how I be feeling. Like, I'll go above and beyond for a dude, and then he just be making it seem like, oh, that ain't nothing that you did that. Okay, noted, got it, cool. All right, go ask somebody else. Sure. Like, cool, got it, noted. But yeah, y'all, that's that like story time life update, me going through my spiritual warfare, me just getting all that shit off my chest, and I'm letting it go. I don't got no shame in my game, but I'm tired of having this spiritual warfare with myself, battling myself. I'm just gonna surrender to God and follow what He's telling me, and follow that path, because I want peace and I want to get to the next level of my life. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys can relate to what I'm going through, been through what I'm going through, leave some tips, leave your stories, leave your comments, leave your words of encouragement, whatever it is, leave it down below in the comments, but only if you want to, if you're watching. That's really all. I appreciate. Everything else is extra, and if you do so, I greatly appreciate it. If you want the extra juicy tea, like I said, go click that link down below to join my membership. A new video should be up, or will be up sometime soon, about Mr. Perfect Part 2, how I almost let him suck me into a threesome and how that went. So yeah, also you guys, I post lots of pictures and videos on there if you want to see what a lot of these people look like that I'll be talking about. I have pictures, videos, all that up on the membership. So if you want to join. If you want the extra juicy tea. If not, I will see you guys in my next video. Deuces.